Stop caring what people think for real. Picture this. You're cruising through life carefree and confident. No sideways glances, no judgment stings. Sounds amazing, right? Well, guess what? It's not magic. It's a skill you can totally learn. We all know the struggle, that voice in our head obsessing over what others think. It's annoying, holding us back from being our true selves. But hey, we're here to change that. This isn't about becoming a social outcast. It's about feeling good in your own skin, expressing yourself, rocking that crazy outfit even if the socks clash a bit, and living life on your own terms. So buckle up. We're going to break down why we care so much, bust some myths, and give you easy tips to silence the inner critic and shine like the star you are. Ready to ditch the drama and embrace your unique awesomeness? Let's go. Stop caring too much about what other people think of you. It's like constantly worrying about whether everyone likes your favorite ice cream flavor. You might love chocolate chip, but if someone tells you it's boring, you might feel tempted to switch to their favorite flavor just to please them. But here's the thing, it's your taste buds that matter. For example, imagine you're deciding what career path to pursue. Your family might want you to become a doctor because it's prestigious, but your heart sings when you think about becoming a musician. If you prioritize their opinion over your own passion, you might end up feeling unfulfilled and regretful in the long run. When we care too much about what others think, we start living our lives based on their expectations instead of our own desires. It's like trying to fit into a pair of shoes that are 2 sizes too small, uncomfortable, and restrictive. So it's essential to focus on what truly makes us happy and fulfilled. If you enjoy spending your weekends hiking in nature, but your friends prefer staying indoors playing video games, that's perfectly okay. Don't let their preferences dampen your enthusiasm for the great outdoors. Remember, life is too short to live it according to other people's standards. Whether it's your choice of hobbies, career path, or personal style, embrace what feels authentic to you. Just like a unique fingerprint, you have your own individuality that deserves to shine. By letting go of the need for constant approval, you free yourself to explore your passions and live a more fulfilling life. So, the next time you catch yourself worrying about what others think, remind yourself that the only opinion that truly matters is your own. Learning to say no to people who drain your energy is like learning to turn off a leaky faucet. Just as a dripping faucet wastes water, saying yes to every request can waste your time and leave you feeling drained. For instance, imagine a friend who always asks for favors, but never returns them. Every time they ask you for help, you feel obligated to say yes, even if it means sacrificing your own plans. Eventually, you find yourself exhausted and resentful because you're constantly putting their needs above your own. Setting boundaries and saying no doesn't mean you're being mean or selfish. It's about valuing your time and energy. Just like you wouldn't let someone take advantage of your bank account, you shouldn't let them drain your emotional reserves either. Let's say your coworker always dumps their extra work on you because they know you won't refuse. By saying no and asserting your boundaries, you're sending a clear message that you respect yourself and won't be taken advantage of. Learning to say no allows you to prioritize your well-being and focus on activities that bring you joy. It's like decluttering your schedule to make room for the things that truly matter to you. So, the next time someone asks for your time or assistance, pause and consider whether it aligns with your priorities. If it doesn't, don't be afraid to politely decline. Remember, saying no isn't just about protecting your energy. It's about reclaiming your power to live life on your own terms. Breaking free from external expectations is like taking off a heavy backpack filled with other people's burdens. Realizing that you have the power to chart your own course in life is not just about fulfilling your own wishes and opinions. It's about embracing the autonomy to shape your destiny instead of conforming to the paths others have laid out for you. For example, imagine your parents always wanted you to become a doctor because it's a prestigious profession. However, deep down, you've always dreamed of pursuing a career in art. Breaking free from external expectations means having the courage to pursue your passion for art, even if it doesn't align with what others want from you. External expectations can also stem from society, friends, or cultural norms. Perhaps everyone around you is obsessed with material success and climbing the corporate ladder, but you find true fulfillment in volunteering and helping others. Breaking free means having the courage to prioritize your values and what truly matters to you, even if it goes against the mainstream. It's essential to recognize that living your life based on external expectations can lead to feeling unfulfilled and resentful. When you break free from these expectations, you give yourself permission to live authentically and pursue what brings you genuine happiness. Breaking free from external expectations doesn't mean rejecting all advice or guidance from others. It simply means taking the time to reflect on what you truly want and making choices that align with your values and aspirations. So, take a moment to imagine yourself shedding the weight of other people's expectations. Embrace the freedom to follow your path, pursue your passions, and live a life that feels true to you. Remember, it's your life to live, and you have the power to shape it in a way that brings you joy and fulfillment. Taking full responsibility for your life is like being the captain of your own ship. It means recognizing that you have control over your actions, choices, and outcomes, rather than blaming others or external circumstances for your situation. For instance, imagine you're running late for work because you overslept. Instead of blaming the traffic or your alarm clock, taking responsibility means acknowledging that you didn't set enough alarms or go to bed early enough. By owning up to your actions, you empower yourself to steer your life in the direction you desire. Taking responsibility for yourself to make changes and avoid repeating the same mistakes is crucial for personal growth and development. For example, in relationships, if a friendship or partnership isn't working out, taking responsibility means acknowledging your role in the situation and taking steps to address it. Instead of blaming the other person for the problems, you reflect on your actions and how they may have contributed to the issue. Taking full responsibility also involves accepting the consequences of your choices, both positive and negative. If a decision leads to success, acknowledging your role in achieving that outcome can boost your confidence and sense of accomplishment. Conversely, if a choice results in failure, taking responsibility means learning from the experience and using it to grow and improve. Ultimately, taking full responsibility for your life empowers you to take charge of your own destiny. It means realizing that you have the power to shape your future through the decisions you make and the actions you take. By embracing this mindset, you can overcome obstacles, achieve your goals, and live a more fulfilling life. Avoiding comparisons with others is like staying focused on your own race, instead of constantly looking over your shoulder at what everyone else is doing. It's about recognizing that each person's journey is unique, and measuring your worth based on someone else's achievements is counterproductive. For example, imagine you're learning to play the guitar, and you see someone else effortlessly strumming complex chords. Instead of feeling discouraged and comparing yourself unfavorably, focus on your own progress and celebrate the small victories, like mastering a new chord or playing a song from start to finish. Similarly, in academic or professional settings, comparing yourself to peers who seem to be excelling can lead to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. Instead, recognize that everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses, and success looks different for each person. Set goals that are meaningful to you, and focus on making progress at your own pace. Avoiding comparisons also means appreciating your own journey and accomplishments without diminishing them in comparison to others. Just because someone else may have achieved something different or faster doesn't diminish the value of your own achievements. Stay focused on your path, celebrate your successes, and continue to strive for growth and improvement. Choosing to measure our success based on someone else's social media followers or salary is like comparing apples to oranges. It's an exercise in futility. Remember, success is a deeply personal journey, and true fulfillment comes from pursuing goals that resonate with our values and passions. By releasing the need to compare ourselves to others, we liberate ourselves from the burden of unrealistic standards and open the door to self-compassion and personal growth. Instead of seeking validation from external sources, let's celebrate our uniqueness and acknowledge our achievements, no matter how big or small. Trust that our journey is unfolding exactly as it should, and focus on cultivating happiness from within. Relying on others for our happiness is akin to building a house on shaky ground. It's precarious and vulnerable to collapse. True happiness stems from nurturing our own emotional well-being and finding contentment within ourselves. Seeking validation from others or material possessions may provide temporary joy, but it's fleeting and ultimately unsatisfying. Instead, let's invest in activities that nourish our souls and bring genuine joy. Whether it's pursuing hobbies, spending time in nature, or practicing mindfulness. By cultivating self-awareness, resilience, and gratitude, we can take control of our emotional well-being and create a life filled with genuine fulfillment and happiness. In conclusion, true happiness is found within ourselves, rooted in self-awareness, self-love, and gratitude. By releasing the need for validation from external sources, we empower ourselves to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. Let's embrace our unique journey, celebrate our achievements, and nurture meaningful connections, knowing that our happiness is our responsibility and within our power.